All right. All right. Can you hear now? You can hear me now. Sweet. There we go. All right, guys. We just got our corals in, and we are going to show you guys what we got going on. So we just got a shipment in from one of our distributors, and it came from the far, far West Coast, Bali. Very tropical. Probably super humid as well, just as it is in this building. So I know why you're not here. You're on vacation, enjoying that wonderful time. But guys, check it out. We've got some amazing corals here. Just came in. You're seeing them unboxed right now. And I want you to bookmark the show. Guys, we have shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all at 7 p.m. We got over 300 corals coming in right now as we get going. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to jump in the chat as we get going here. I'll go ahead and start getting this out and about. Beautiful. What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at Goniopora. I'm looking at Aquapora. I'm looking at Millipora. You just drop here and I can separate for you. Beautiful. A lot of nice pieces here. Now, we got two separate types. We got cultured and we've got wild. The cultured is going to be on a plug like this. Or, you know, a cultured, like right there, I'm just looking at a wild Walt Disney right there. Super nice. Anna, where'd you roll? Where'd you go? Did she take off somewhere? All right. Looks like we got a lot of Ghani on this one. A lot of Ghani. We got some bubbles here. Beautiful bubbles. I swear she was here. Beautiful bubbles. Anna, let's get the boxes, the plastic off. Are you feeding right now? All right, let's start opening those boxes and getting them ready. This is all the cultured, right? You send it.
It's going to be torches or hammers.
Okay. All right. Then what I'll do is I'll move some of this stuff over. Wow. Ooh, wow. Some of this color is amazing. Amazing colors here. All right. Torches we can put right here. And then hammers we'll put right here. What do we got here? Torch. Send it my way. Jesus, send the trash my way. There you go. All right. Okay, so if you swap cams, Dean, just tap on the camera. Just tap on the camera lens and you'll be able to swap out the cameras so you can see. No, just bring it over and then set it on the table. Yep. Some of these are going to be Hammer Zeus. Hammers over here. Okay. Just torches here. Beautiful. Is this it for acros? Oh, there's more? Okay. I can't really get in too close. Thank you. It's been a while since we got acros. Cool. Bookmark the show, you guys. Bookmark the next shows. We're going to be cutting and fragging. Nice. We got acanthos. Got a lot of wild corals here. Just snap from the sides like this.
Okay.
When the container gets full, I'll go ahead and transfer over. Again, guys, bookmark the show. Thursday, finally got our transship in. Thank you to our suppliers. Oh, wow, that's a nice one. That looks like a holy grail. Man, the color on that one's nice. As you can see right here, look at the color on that. Beautiful. Johnny? Oh, that's got to be a tiger torch. Tiger torch. How's everybody doing out there? What up, Sean? Nice pieces, huh? Especially that one right there. Yeah. I just hope we got some wild torches as well. I know we got this water I'm going to have to swap out. Let me get a cart. Are you still on number 1?
Yeah, it's hard. That side's hard. I just didn't want to rub this side of the box.
Oh, that's a nice bubble too. I can tell by the colors. I'm going to get a cart. Going to go around you. Anna, can you find more gray containers?
Yeah.
Thanks. Let me see. Ugh. Dead. What, we don't have grays?
No, I think I used all the grease.
They're possible. There's only 6 of them. Ask Jesus, where the rest? Jesus, where are the rest of the grays? I mean, white's fine, but we should have more gray sitting around here somewhere. I guess, yeah.
How many?
Well, just all of them. I'm going to dump this water out. It's a little cloudy.
Where do you want them?
Just set them next to Zeus. We need 2 on the table right now. I'm going to keep the lights off on the acros, giving them a slow acclimation. Let them get used to the water temps. This feels just about right. What you're seeing right now is us open up our first transship boxes of corals. since the 10-year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? That was 3 months ago. That was the beginning of May. So that's May, June, July. We got our last shipment in the end of April. What up, what up? Got some containers. I'm going to move this out. Guys, if you're watching right now, bookmark the shows tomorrow night, Thursday night. Some beautiful pieces here. Amazing. Yep. Let me get these corals out. You got new containers. Let's not stretch it. Let me get this out. Let's get a new container. Just put it in that container for now. Let's. I got 3 containers right here. Oh, there's more on the floor. Wow, there's some nice corals here. How you doing today? We're excited. We got our first round of corals for the first 3 months.
What happened to it? Why does it take so long?
They weren't issuing permits to export. So the last permit that we got technically was last year. They renewed for the expired permits up until May. April 30th, and that was it. So now this is the first round of corals for this year's permits, which is exciting. We'll get more consistently. Say that again? Sorry. Sorry. The first question you said again.
Are all your snacks really good for
Oh, I thought you were talking about inverts. No, so you want to go with Agronite. We got more shipment coming in next week, but we do have live sand that's ready to go. How many pounds do you need? It's $2.49 a pound clean, so it's already ready to go.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Take 5 pounds.
5 pounds, Anna will grab that for you. You got. Here you go. What up, Dave? Get ready. We got corals here. And when Jesus starts filling up this side, he's got torches that he's putting in right there. Get those out of the way. Yeah, it's on my truck, but we should have more than one. I don't know why they go missing. Let's pull the one off my truck. I don't need it right now. I'll get it for you. Just pull the sand up out of the water. Oof. A lot of torches, baby. Don't forget, we got a sale till the end of the month. Designer Clowns, 45% off. We got long fin. We got some really nice designers. Ordered some beautiful ones last week. And, you know, people really loved it. But they're like, Chris, we can't get in. Can you please extend the sale? I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll extend the sale till the end of the month. End of the month. And if you pay with cash, we'll give you that extra $5. So it's total 50% off. So cash deals get an extra $5. Take a look at our Instagram ad. You'll see it on there. Here you go, Anna. All right, I am back. What's up, Evolutions? We have 3 live sales. We've been quiet because we've been waiting for this shipment, and it finally arrived. What you're seeing on the cameras, if you want to switch between cameras, is you can go and see kind of like we did the best we could on the angle, is getting the camera positioning in. We got some beautiful, I'm looking at some really nice torches here. Really nice cultured corals. Is that the wild Jesus that you got now?
That's the one I'm not seeing here.
We'll find out. All right, everything here needs to get cut. So why don't I do this? I'm going to move this stuff over. All right, I'm going to move some of this stuff out. It's all getting cut. Really excited. We still got another 8 more boxes to open up. We're blessed to have this. I want to say thank you to our suppliers for getting us hooked up. Guys, don't forget, bookmark the shows this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all at 7 p.m. I'll be working late tonight to get that set up. We're going to bring you the new. It's going to be exciting. Hey, Zeus, are you excited? We got some corals. Let's get another container out. This is the wild stuff. Woo! Actually, we're opening up corals here. What up, Erwin? Your glasses are still here, buddy. Glasses are still here. What's up?
Wow.
All right, here, let's slide down and let's fill up. Hold on, Juice, let's slide down. Let's fill up. Ooh, let me see that one. Let me see that one. Well, so baby, look at this. That's a Dave K deal right there. Look at that, Dave. Zeus, I think you knocked off the lens. You gotta be, what'd you do? You knocked off my lens. Where is it? Shit. I know you hit it. Where is it? Please don't tell me it got thrown out. When you I remember you knocking it right here. Here it is. Here, can you get me that? Can you get me that again? The coral. Let's put the Welsos in one. Look at that. That's a Dave K right there. Plates. K9. Check this out. Come on over. Are you still on the clock or are you getting off? Let's go. Do you want me to hose you down, Jesus? Put it on Thursday. Oh, there will be a Thursday. We're also going to set up the Shopify as well. So we'll have online corals as well. So you can do a little Addy onto it. So hopefully you like that. That will be a Saturday release after the show on Saturday night. I will do a Saturday release. I will not release any time before that. Just the water's there.
Oh, you so much.
No, I know. You got it. Yeah. What are you most excited about? What type of coral are you most excited about? Tell me. Well, that's elfin ear. Really big, we'll put over here. If you want, just go like this. Hey, do you see the camera right there? The top left? Here, I'll tap it right here. Watch this. Watch. See that right there? When you do this, you show them the camera right there. And yeah, exactly. Just right there. You got to advertise. Come on, Zeus. Oh yeah. Elegance right here. Yep. Show it. There you go. So hey, Zeus knows. Look, Anna. Look. Yeah. We got multi-camera. What we're doing is we're trying to get people to subscribe to our show. Ghanies. This whole thing is full of Ghanies right here. Ghani. I want to open one. It's like ripping packs here. So we're ripping packs. All right, nice. Check that out. Look at that one. Ooh, look at this Acanto. Boom, that's going to go on the website. Oh, look at this red Ghani. Look at that. Look at that red one. Beautiful. That's super ultra right there. Actually, do it on every single one. Look at that. Look at that plate. Beautiful.
Mushrooms.
Nice mushrooms here. Mushrooms right there. We're going to be going through blades. Zoas. Yeah, I'll take it. Orange plate. There's a couple more Zoas in here. Bubble.
Comporos, Kinyas.
You just go there. I'll help open. Wow. Radion blues, no. We just have a Reef Bright LED on this. No Radions on this. But you got to put the lid on.
Are you keeping these?
No, we don't need them. Here. Make sure there's nothing in there. We've done it before.
Done what?
Left coral in boxes before. Nice. Signorina. Bounce mushrooms. I know that they have bubble Yuma. LAX Aquarium. Yes. No, it's okay. What's up? No, you're gonna have to call a moving company for that. We're oh yeah. Well, we're three. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you bought, so. Oh yeah, that's just the regular tank itself. Where'd you buy it from? Okay. I don't know. I mean, if you bought it from the guy, you should be able to move it. If you can't move it, you shouldn't buy from him. That makes sense. Did you already pay for it, or are you trying? So you already paid for it. Oh. Yeah, your install is not an easy install. Just to give you a heads up, for after seeing your location, it's not easy at all. Everything, the stairs, the location, the parking, all that has to be accounted for when we do estimates for customers. Because if we go in blind, not only could it cost us money, but somebody can get injured, and we want to make sure everything is safe. So, a 200 gallon is 84 by 24 by 24. A standard. Yeah, that's 84. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, three guys in a cart should be able to get it into your apartment. Your service guy and two other guys, if he hires, No, again, yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. When are you trying to have your tank installed by, and when do you want to have it filled up by? Well, we need at least a week and a half. Yeah. We have to put you on the schedule. There's right now we have 2 custom aquariums that we're building, and 1 I'm driving to Utah. So we have 3 tanks that we're working on currently right now. So when you're ready, when everything's there and ready, you let us know. Next week, Tuesday. I'll be gone for 3 days. Yeah, well, again, once you have it there and set, you... Well, again, once you have the aquarium there, we can get it set up. Until you get it there, there's no point on setting up a date because you don't have anything done yet, if that makes sense. And we'll help you. We'll help you out with that. That's not a problem. Well, again, we have other jobs that we're working on as well. So it depends. I mean, first you don't even have your guy going to install the tank. So you also have to have it plumbed according to what you just said. So there's a lot of moving parts, and he doesn't have the right vehicles or manpower to actually handle it. So again, those things all have to be taken into consideration. There's most likely, unless he works like me, he can't get it done quickly, and efficiently. So it looks like he's going to do his best. And he just has to hire out, and that unfortunately is going to be at the end of the day is going to be your dollars. So, but I'm in the middle of unpacking corals right now, and I'm on a live stream. So can when you're ready, you have my cell. Go ahead and text me. Again, it's until you have your tank in place, don't let's schedule it. Okay. I mean, it's not a big. Your job's not big, right? It's just it has to be scheduled, and until you actually have those two corals are touching. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, mate. That's a nice pink tip right there. Huh?
It is a plate, right?
That's a plate. Yeah. Yeah. The Sirius. All right, let's slide.
Wait.
Are we out of containers? No. Bubble? All right. Where is you? Where is you? Where is buy you a beer? North Salt Lake City. Evolutions. Yeah, I'll be in Utah. Salt Lake City to be exact. Where in Salt Lake? I have the address, but I cannot disclose that address. Zeus, pull that empty. I'm going to put the water in. Here, I'll take that. Is that the last 3 boxes?
Yes, sir.
Stop calling me sir. For the past 2 weeks, people have been calling me sir. I don't have a gray. I don't have a gray hair, right?
Senor.
Stop it. I'm gonna quickly crush a protein shake. Somebody's out by the truck. How you doing? Have a question or? Cool. Cool. See this? You gotta squeeze it down. Just wash my hands off real quick. Wait, did you just where this water? Why was it attached to this hose? No, Anna, that's fresh water. Are you joking me right now? Check all of them. No. Come on, this is salt water. Yeah, check that one too. Oh, that one's salt. Check the other one. That's salt water. Check that. Okay. Pull that coral out of there now. Anna, you should know that. No, I'm being serious. You should know that. I don't want to. Huh? Is that all fresh? How is that possible? Are you fucking kidding me? They're all fresh. Oh my God, are you joking me right now? Salt. Move out of the way. Get a cart. I cannot believe that right now. Cannot believe that right now. Oh my God. I'm so glad I saw that. Switch it out now. Let's move all those containers out. Here, give me a cart. You okay? Yeah. Because that's a big fuck up if I didn't see that right there. Wake up. Get a cart. We need water. We need to transfer everything over. Let me see that. Zeus, get those corals on a cart right now.
That's okay.
No, it's not. The last one is fresh. Yes. We caught it in time. That's fine. It wasn't that long. Well, they got a freshwater dip. Not necessary, but caught that live on the stream. Oh my God. All right. Do me a favor. Rip all the labels off the boxes, please. I can only imagine the comments right now in the chat. $100% the rest of those? Did you already transfer the Ghani?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, back to normal. All right, back to normal. Freshwater dip. Right. Someone's like, well, they got a good parasite dip. Yes, they did.
You find us. You find us right now.
All right, also, I didn't see that hose, I was close. They could have been acclimating for an hour. All right. This Welsos. LAX Aquarium. I'm sorry, who's this? I'm sorry, say it again. Hold on one second.
Sat down with a few of them. I said, I want you to think back to 365 days ago. And what's different about you today than where you're at today? You know, right now in this moment, what's different than 365 days ago? And I think you see a lot of differences in our team, a lot of differences that we get to be a part of. But first, I want to thank you guys for the job you do covering our conference, covering our team. It's certainly an honor to get to be in a place like Oregon. A lot of that starts with our administration. It starts with President Schultz. It starts with Rob Mullins, and our relationship worked together. And it's been a lot of fun working with Tony Petiti and seeing the work that he does for our conference. He's a guy that really shares a voice for our conference. And I think that's obviously shown over time here with how the Big Ten's competed over time. I'm very excited about this season. I really like the work that our guys have put in. Walking in this year, what's different from last year? Obviously, we have some great returning players that have been big contributors to our program. One thing that I recognize is last year I felt like we had a team that had a ton of talent. This year I feel like we have a team that has a lot of experience returning. A lot of those young players that played are now guys that have also had great experience. And I'm excited to see what that looks like. I was really honored today to get to bring 3 players here with me. I'll start talking with about our quarterback, Dante Moore. Obviously, a guy that I feel like has been around for almost as long as I've been around Oregon. Took a little pit stop somewhere else and then came back and joined us. But obviously had an unbelievable year last year, and is really obviously a special quarterback. But what makes Dante so special is who he is as a person, seeing the community outreach that he does, the leader that he is for his teammates, the work that he's done, and obviously a guy that can make a mature decision about what's best for his future and where he's headed and what he wants it to look like, and how he has some business that he wants to complete. So really excited that he gets to be, really somebody that's showcasing Oregon this week and here at Big Ten meetings. Also got the opportunity to bring Jamari Johnson. Jamari, last year I sat up here and I talked about a tight end at Oregon and how special he was in Kenny Sadiq. Jamari's also that special. He was a guy that we recruited out of high school. Actually used to play quarterback, and he just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He can run, he can block, he can catch. If you've seen Jamari today, that means you've also seen his smile. He's a guy that makes you feel real special every time he steps in the room. And I'm certainly excited to see what he's able to accomplish this year in our offense. And then thirdly, I got the opportunity to bring Tatum Tuioti. This is a guy that's been along our journey the entire time. This, son of our defensive line coach, Tony Tuioti. He's a guy that came in at 215 pounds, and now he's 265 pounds. He's been one of the best players in our league. Certainly a dynamic piece of our front. I remember looking out the window, when Tatum first joined us, and he's out there on the sled, striking the sled. And I think that speaks volumes about his work ethic, the time that he's put in, and what he's created. So Coach Love has done an unbelievable job with our players this offseason. I've said it already here that we're returning a lot of experience, but what's really been impressive is the work that our guys have done. I think this will be the most player-led team that we've had so far in my time here at Oregon. With that experience becomes new leadership roles. And a lot of guys have really rolled into that roles. We also have a couple new leaders on both sides of the ball. Our 4 years here, we've had 3 guys go on to become Power 4 head coaches, and we're certainly excited for Coach Stein and Coach LaPoy and their new opportunities. But that creates a new opportunity for guys in our building, and Chris Hampton and Drew Maringer. Both these guys are all-stars in the profession. They both do an unbelievable job developing players. They understand scheme. They're really good at connecting. And they've created, some great memories in their position rooms, and they've done an unbelievable job hitting the ground running this offseason, having guys in your program that understand your culture, what you want to create. Those guys have been, home runs so far, and I'm really excited to see what they'll accomplish this year. A couple fun facts in the offseason. Got to spend some unbelievable time with my family. We took 7 players to Tokyo, Japan. If you haven't been there, I encourage you to go there. I don't know if all of our players enjoyed the sushi, but we certainly enjoyed the people. It was an unbelievable experience, an opportunity to showcase, our football team, do a kids camp, do a coaches clinic, and really just expose our players to a culture that we grew to love and really understand. But the thing I always love about Media Day is this is a great indicator about what's next. And we're about to hop right into the middle of football season. I absolutely can't wait for it. We got a coaches retreat. When I get back this weekend, we'll have our coaches retreat in Central Oregon, and then go hit the ground running as we attack fall camp. But I'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Coach, on your left side here, first row.
Hey, Coach. AP instead of AP as we see it. Coach, you've achieved the task of winning the Big Ten. You've achieved the task of making the college football playoff. What have you and your staff learned about playing teams a second time?
Yeah, great question. Obviously it's a tough league. I think that speaks volumes about our league, especially when you're talking about repeat games within our league. We got some unbelievable coaches, great teams, and there's a lot of things we've studied with ourselves in this offseason. Sometimes the ball's got to bounce the right way. Sometimes you can do stuff different schematically. I think we'll take all those notes, all the things that we've really studied about ourselves. We've studied some other teams that have won games in their second opportunity, and we're looking for our opportunity to be a team like that. But it means you got to be clicking on all cylinders at the end of the year. Obviously, Indiana had an unbelievable team last year. I think everybody that played them got to see them, and certainly everybody that watched, and then Ohio State the year before. So I'm excited about this group. It's a different level of experience that we have going into this year, this group, and a different coaching group as well. So it should be a lot of fun.
Coach, on your right side, first row.
Good afternoon, Coach. Erie Martin, Big Ten student U with the University of Illinois. You land Dylan Raiola out of the transfer portal, and you also get the return of Dante Moore. I know the talks have been to develop Dylan with Dante, but it's hard to ignore the history of Dylan being a journeyman. So do you feel that there's a looming threat there of him possibly hitting the portal again in the offseason, or has that discussion already been made?
I think there's always a looming threat, but not with Dylan. I feel that Dylan chose Oregon knowing in advance what's it look like at Oregon, right? He wanted to sign up for an opportunity to be with us. We were very transparent throughout the process that there's a great chance that Dante could be back. Dylan's done an unbelievable job changing his body, working really hard. He's got unbelievable talent. He's a really smart player that has the opportunity to get exposed to our system. And, the reality is that you're only as strong as all your players. You need everybody to be a part of that. And Dylan's a big part of the success that we'll have this season, as well as every other quarterback in that room.
On your left side, Coach, towards the back.
Hi, Sam McEwen from the Omaha World Herald. Pursuant to that, there are no red shirts anymore, and this includes Dylan, but also a ton of your really talented freshmen. So you don't have to navigate a 4-game red shirt any longer. How does somebody with a really talented roster, and you have that, navigate that? And is there a new freedom that you now have to play guys that you may not have been able to before?
Yeah, I think we've always said the conversation, if you're good enough, you're old enough for us. And if guys are playing above the line football, we want to find roles for them on our team. And as you play in those roles, your role grows if you perform. Jordan Davis is a great example for that. Last year for us, he started off as a short yardage back, became a guy that carried the ball a lot for us. That's what we're looking for. How can we expose them to that? But now there is that decision that no longer has to be made. Do you preserve this guy's red shirt, or do you go ahead and play him? Now we have the opportunity to play him, and they have an opportunity to help their team.
On your right side, in the back.
Spencer McLaughlin, Locked On Podcast Network. Coach, when you get a slew of returners like your team has on the defensive line, Dante Moore, quarterback, and others, for us on the outside, it raises expectations for your team for this upcoming season. When you learned that all of those guys were coming back for this 2026 campaign, how did it land for you?
I was pretty excited. Nobody's going to have higher expectations for our team than us. We're the guys in the building doing the work every single day. Certainly really proud of the team and the work that they've put in, but we have high expectations. We've got a lot that we want to accomplish. So having players like that only helps you. I think it speaks volumes of what they think of the culture at Oregon, what they want to be a part of, and a great recognition of, hey, I've got an opportunity to improve and grow. And that's one of our DNA traits. We're about growth.
On the left side, in the back.
Seth Saunders with the Preferred Walk-On Show. You coached former Myrtlesworth winner Bryce Betcher. With roster construction changing each year, how do you see the role of the walk-on as we progress down this road?
I think for us, it'll always be a big part. Like I said, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Same goes with, it doesn't matter where you come from, right? Nothing's handed out to you at Oregon. You see a guy like Bryce, he started off playing baseball. He's playing center field. He started for us as a safety. was an okay cover guy, and then all of a sudden he's a guy that's making a tackle all over the field. We're going to find a role for that guy. We want to continue to find guys like that. Every year we've had walk-ons that have been put on scholarship for us. I hope that continues to be a big dynamic piece of our team, and certainly the lifeblood of your program, because those guys play really hard.
On your right side in the far corner there.
Hey, Coach Ethan Simmons, ESPN Radio. How have you all been able to build that chemistry to fight for the guy next to him in this NIL portal world we're living in? Because you've been able to do that, day in, day out. And on a lighter note, you got a Chick-fil-A out there in Eugene. What would a Waffle House do for recruiting?
Oh my gosh, Waffle House sounds great. Waffle House sounds fantastic. No, really for us, football's a piece of it. But, I hope that guys that walk into our program, they walk away with lifelong lessons about what's so much more. And I think the world thinks that everything's really transactional right now when it comes to college football, and there's certainly a piece of that. I think what we've been able to win is all the things that aren't transactional, the relationships outside the building, the trip, to the beach for a workout, the climb up Spencer's Butte, this fellowship in my house, the time away from ball, I think is something that's really been a separator for us, something we'll always continue to do. Maybe at some point we even take a trip down here to this, down to the southeast and visit a Waffle House.
We have time for a final question for Coach Lanning. Coach, on your left side here.
Steve McGarty, Associated Press. Just with Dante coming back, he could have been, as you mentioned, could have been a first-round pick this year. What's the next step if you want him to add to his game so he'll be as ready as possible for the next level?
I have the same expectation for Dante that I have in every player on our team. It's to grow and continue to get better, and Dante understands the specifics of that. I won't get into the specifics of that, but this is a guy that's worn a lot of hats in our program. He came and he watched Dylan Gabriel for a year. He sat in that seat as our starting quarterback this past season. And now this is the opportunity to see that all mature and grow. And where he's really grown as a leader, that's really shown up this offseason. What he's been able to do away and off the field is extremely impressive. The impact he's made on the community, the impact he's made on his teammates. But I'd love to see it all come together, and I think we go as our quarterback goes, right? He's certainly in a special position to help create that and make us a special team this year.
Coach Lanning, thank you so much for your time.
And with that, we are thrilled to welcome three Spartan players who are going to be important members of the team this year. It's Jordan Hall, great last name, obviously, Nakai Martinez, and Alessio Milivojevic. And, Nakai was trying to mess with the technical
Alexa
aspect.
Off. Sorry, guys. Beautiful pieces here. All right, this is good and full. Anna, can you come here real quick? Listen, I know you feel a little stressed out, but listen, Jesus needs to work on this. You should be with the customers. Can you not run away? I need you to handle this, please. Thank you. Listen, if I got mad at you, you'd know. I'm not mad because we caught it. All right? So just take care of the customers. I need Jesus over here. I'm going to take these out to the trash. That's too full. Here, put it in here. Can you follow me out to the trash can so we can dump this? Oh, got it. I don't drink alcohol, though, but I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna go around this.
Right here.
So we're getting ready. You're still with us. There's about 6 people here. Bookmark the show. Let's see how many people bookmark the show. Let's see this. Yeah, we got some new bookmarks. Exciting. Very nice. Very nice. Let's look at this table up and put the holes on the table. And I'm going to cut the holes on this table that need to be cut. So I can focus on that. All right, guys, we're just finished there, and yeah, those are Donnie's. We're gonna get these set up. We're gonna start cutting fragging right now. So I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the show. We're gonna get you on the next two. So appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Subscribe to the show.